It is I, your guy, Space Baby Wayne the Marshall from Harlem. You are now in tune to Battle Rap Views. YODA. It's ladies' night. As y'all can see, I got some very talented, very beautiful ladies on my platform tonight. I got Tasha the author. I got Mallory X. I got DESTIN. I got Rock Lee. I got Bars and Roses in the building, man. What's good with it, y'all?
What's
Period.
down, baby?
What's
Big
up?
and all. Big rose garden
Thanks
shit.
for having us.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I appreciate y'all for being here for real. I definitely appreciate y'all for being here. This shit's about to be lit. So, first and foremost, congratulations for everything
Thank
that y'all been doing thus far. Uh, big salute. Bars and Roses about to be one of the major leagues out here, in my opinion. Y'all
hmm
are one of the only female battle rap leagues in the nation, honestly.
Might be the only now.
I talk
Might be
about
the
it.
only now, yeah.
Might be the
Truthfully,
only.
truthfully,
Clock
yeah,
that
might
T.
be the only. And in all actuality, in my book, that's major in itself. You get what I mean? So I want to know from left to right, all the way around, how y'all feel about that.
Your screen look different than our screen because it's
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yes.
Oh, all right,
My
my
bad.
bad. All right. So I'm seeing, my bad. I'm seeing to my right. I'm looking at Destine. How you feel about being on the only female battle rap league out here right now?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, like you said, probably the only one now, but yeah, I feel like we have a lot of talented people on our squad, and I know I'm good, so I'm excited.
Definitely, definitely talented people on the squad. Tasha, you right next to her. And then after that, I got Mallory, and then I got Rock Lee.
Listen, I'm lit. Like, I feel like we got a bunch of dope ass females that fucking lit. I feel like everybody is from like different parts of their region. I think that's like what make it dope as fuck. I think everybody do like day dollar. Like, you feel me? I think all of us are diverse. So I think that's what the fans go love when they come to Bars and Roses. You not gonna get 40 girls rapping the same. Like, we really showing like how diverse we are. We rapping. We like, man, I really feel like we finna get a niggas a run for their money. Like, mark my words, like these events we putting out is top tier events, quality battles. Like, it's not just no bullshit. Like, I just think like niggas finna be like, damn, I'm mad I slept on that shit. Like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Get with it or get lost. I feel like it's up though. And we ain't coming down.
Big facts. I got
Um,
Mallory next.
yeah, I definitely feel like it's dope. Even though we only on our second card this weekend, September 23rd. I don't know when it's coming out, but ain't
Oh,
no
it's coming
niggas
out.
touched our
It's coming
league.
out within the next 2 days.
Okay, ain't no niggas touched our league yet. So yeah, we technically the only female league, and I think that's fire. And I think like any girls who didn't tap in with us and try to get with us is gonna regret it. And like you said, I feel like it's gonna be major. Like it's definitely gonna be major. I'm honored to be a part of it. And like Tasha was saying, like we all dope and different. Like and we about to get developed crazy. Like the people helping it out and shit is about to develop us crazy. So it's not even about to be funny. Like we already like fire as hell, and we only some of us only been rapping like 2 years, a year or two. I know a year and a half for me. I can't. I know Rock. Me and Rock started around the same time.
I think I
You
started
know what I'm saying?
probably maybe a month before you.
Yeah, like a
But
month before me. I don't know
and
about Tasha, but Destin only like a year in, if that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to get scary for like it's about to get scary.
Rock.
shoot, I feel like not only is it an honor, I feel like it's also a privilege. You feel me? Not too many people could say, they started off with such an amazing, talented group of women. You feel me?
Mm.
I'm proud to say that I'm a part of the Rose Garden with these girls. Like I've watched these females create. Like I've watched these females put in work. You feel me? Like, and if I haven't watched it personally, I know people that know them that could vouch for them behind closed doors. That
Mm.
they don't even know that I knew about them. They probably didn't even know I know as much about them. But I've only heard good things about these females. Like dead ass. I knew about Mel before she knew who I was. I knew somewhat of Tasha before she knew that I knew who she was, type shit. And when I found out about Destin, I was like, I fucking loved it. Like, I loved it. I was here for it. You feel me? Um, a group of women that I could see myself really growing with, like learning with type shit, like battle rap growing pains, like me and Mal, me and Tasha. Hopefully when Rain come in, she could even tell you we've had our growing pains together. Like
Mm.
I see a strong like class coming out of this because we all part of the same class.
Right.
They always talk about I don't see star power in the new female class. That's because nobody choose to actually look. Watch this. You got no choice but to pay attention.
That's
Watch
why.
us
Yep.
go.
Facts. Now, before we go any further, I cannot go without saying major, major, major fucking salute. Big congratulations to Dejan T for bringing us bars and roses. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, yo.
No,
Dejan
for
been
real.
putting in work for a good minute. For
She's
a good
saving
minute.
fucking female battle rap right now. She's literally
That's a
saving it
fact.
right.
Yes.
She don't even. I don't even think she realized. She don't realize what she. I think she know what she's doing, but she. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't even
Yeah,
know.
I
Like
think
I'm
she
pretty.
said, like,
Yeah.
no, like,
I'm,
you know,
I'm
I
pretty
get
sure
it.
she ain't know Remy was going basically be like fuck y'all bitches. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Clock that T. Clock
you
it.
feel
like
like, because
I don't know. Can we cuss on here? I'm like.
because Rick definitely was like, yeah, I got to go make some money because y'all,
Yeah.
she definitely went and got a coin on us. Like,
So
okay.
yeah. Now I want to ask y'all, as far as Chrome 23, do y'all see Chrome 23 as like the ops, so to say?
Nah,
No.
No.
like I
I
really
still.
don't think we got
Oh my
no
bad.
out.
Go ahead.
Like I really, because I really feel like ain't nobody doing what we doing. A dude ain't touched our league yet. You feel me? A dude ain't battled on a card yet. These have been nothing but dope female battles. Like, and these girls getting views. Like, you feel me? Like, and I think that's what make what we doing so special. Cause like we not worried about what nobody else doing. Like, ain't nobody I like if Chrome 23 reach out to hit any of us up, like it's an opportunity and we all go rally together to make sure like our Rose sister make that shit do what it do. Like, nah, like we, man, ain't nobody out. It's all money out here.
Yeah, facts. We everybody can eat, and I'm still. I ain't gonna. That's the only female league I ain't touched yet. So, well, whatever, intergender league.
We're gonna get
I
into
still
all of
go to
that.
Rock
We're
OK.
gonna get into the leagues that y'all touched. We're gonna get into
Okay,
where
I'm
you got
about to say
started
I
from, the
still.
whole nine. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking as y'all speaking, right? And I've been hearing this word for a little while now. Well, not word, but this phrase for a little while. The Rose Garden.
Mhm.
Who came up with it?
I don't know. I just heard. I don't know if it was Dejan or Rock. I heard say it first, but I was like, "That's fire." Or the bouquet.
Listen,
That's
y'all
so
got
I'm
fire.
y'all
not.
one.
I'm not
Y'all
gonna
got
lie.
one.
I'm not. I don't know if I want to take. I don't know if I should or not. But I know I definitely tweeted the bouquet like a few times, and I
Well, yeah,
know that
you
the few
definitely
times
came up with the bouquet. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if I came. I know I was started just saying the Rose Garden, but I don't know if I was the first one to say it or not.
That's lit.
Yeah.
That's
I feel
definitely lit. That's one of them. I feel like people can catch on to it. You know what I mean? And be like, all right, that's the Rose Garden over there. Let's see what they got. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely talented ladies. I watched every last one of y'all battles. So
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that.
We
yeah,
appreciate
listen, I have to watch it. You know what I mean? I have to support. This is something new, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Granted, we have Queen of the Ring, or we had Queen of the Ring, whatever they're doing. But this right here is one of them. I y'all don't have the y'all didn't start with the top tier names. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Respectfully, y'all started with the up and comers, and I'm looking at it like, what did y'all go bring to the table now? Because the new wave has to come in somehow, some way. And with that, I feel like I want to ask y'all who y'all think is going to be the face of this league. I want to start with Rock.
Um, so of course the competitor in me obviously want to say myself, right? That's just the competitor in me. But at the same time, if I'm being realistic, I feel like we all played a part at some point in time. So to a certain degree, I also don't think it's just, I don't know. I don't want to just pin it all on one person because at this point, it's still an even playing field. Like, this is still only the second card.
Right.
Mhm.
And this is all of us, all of our second battle going on there onto the league. Like, even though I'm technically not on this card, I already got 2 battles on the channel, which me and Tasha made the second. Me and Rain was the first. This will be Mallory's second battle on the channel. This is Moon's. So it's like, in a way,
Right.
it's, I feel like it's still technically too early to answer that question
Yeah.
also. And just to and to close it all off, I feel like trying to put a face on it too early starts to add unnecessary like rivalry and shit like that.
Mhm.
I would rather just us sit in camaraderie for a little minute and then eventually we can get to that conversation. But I feel like we gotta
Mhm.
build the league first before we try to throw a face on it too. So
I agree with that. Of course, we talk our shit. We be like top rows, like you know what I'm saying. But as far as the face, yeah, I think it's a little too early for that. But yeah,
I
I
rock
can
with
say
that.
who I think.
I respect that.
I can
Because,
say.
yeah,
Now I was about to say I can say who I think like the top 3 contenders would be. But then again, I don't know. I might gotta wait till after this second card to say that too. So yeah, I'll wait.
who I got above you? I got Tasha above you, and then I have Destin, but right after her.
I kind of like agree with what they saying. I think we like still in the beginning phases, like building it. But I think that's what make it so dope, and like that's why it's a rose garden. Cause like when you walk in a rose garden, you can't just pick one rose. Like you don't look
Mhm.
just like, damn, that's a pretty
That's
ass rose.
fire.
Like, all these
that's fire.
roses.
That's fire.
And like now, like for real, like so I think like that was Dejan's strategy when picking girls that she wanted to represent. Is like, okay, y'all gonna look good together, but if I send you somewhere and y'all standing by yourself, you still go stand out
Mhm.
as an individual as well as a unit. Cause I don't think like nobody overshines nobody, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
like
Because we all so different.
right.
So
And then I love
Exactly.
the fact that we battling right now. Like we battling each other now. It's not okay. We're going to get some girls from West Bomble Clyde.
yeah,
Like that's who y'all bat. Like we
I
battling
like that too. I like
and
that we all battling each other first, and then we all get. I think we all gonna get sent out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
How you feel about it, Destin?
it's
Why do you say
Destiny.
my name like that, Destiny?
I thought, what is it, Destin or Destin? My
Yeah,
fault.
Destin, like Destin for
Destin.
Destin.
My bad. Listen, I'm used to like I know one more person that spell her name just like that and pronounce it as Destin. That's why. But
It's
my
cool.
fault.
I just want to.
And grandma,
Ooh, child, they be praying
get
for
on
me.
my. I told y'all.
I be going back in the old chat and be like, that's why ain't nobody eat macaroni and cheese because she got roaches.
Hey yo. Yo.
Girl, are you lying? Hold
Tell
away,
them it's
because that's
raisin.
levels to roaches. Hold away, now Tasha. Now that's levels to roaches. Now is
We
it the
ain't about
big
to do
ones
this.
or is it the little ones?
Listen, the fucked up part is I don't even know if she got them for real, but since y'all want to kick us out the group chat,
Nah, roach allegations unprovoked is crazy.
Definitely when you
I
cook
forgot
the
to put my
food.
phone on Do Not Disturb.
Listen, I bet you the next
Mm.
cookout, everybody was looking at her food like, mm-hmm.
They was like, I don't know. Is that a raisin or it's like
Raisins and a mac and cheese out of nowhere. That's crazy.
Yeah.
all right, you was the time out over?
All right,
You say, huh?
Rock, you ready? Oh,
Yeah.
what? All right.
Which how come from the wrong? Okay. I'm back in my soft girl era. Period.
Yo. All right, so this is great, y'all. This is great. Destin, how do you feel about being on one of the only female battle rap leagues out here right now? Bars and Roses.
Um, I'm grateful. I'm excited. Um, I feel like I can learn a lot, and I feel like I can give a lot. So I'm excited.
All right, so with that being said, let me ask you specifically first, right? What got you in the battle rap?
I just kept seeing these two battle rappers like on my timeline. I'm like, yo, this is so amazing. Like, this is like amazing. Like, I want to do this. So I reached out to them and they was like, yeah, they'll help me. And then I've been destined ever since.
Who was it?
It was Fool and Swervo. Those were the two ones kept popping up. And they were like real hot at the time too. They were like fire. That's all I was seeing. I was like, oh yeah, let me go ask them for some help.
That's dope. So
Yeah.
how long you been doing this? About 2 years, a year and a half?
Yeah, about a year, yeah.
How many battles you got under your belt?
Like 5 or 6. Probably like 5 or 6.
It's not bad. That's not bad. So those 5 or 6 battles, how do you feel with those in comparison to um what you did on Bars and Roses?
Oh my gosh. I feel like the Bars and Roses, I feel like I did horrible just because I know I'm good. But I just feel like I did so horrible. And yeah, that's just it. I feel like I did horrible, but I just gotta do better like going into the future.
All right, so I disagree, but I do agree at the end. I don't think you did horrible, right? I watched the battle and I feel like you did good. It was just one of those things where it's like you rap fast. You know what I mean? Your delivery is fast. And slow it down a little bit, catch your breath, lose the anxiety, you be in there. You get what I mean? You're one of those people I'm watching and I'm like, all right, it seems like a little ring rust, if that makes sense.
What does that mean? Like
Ring rust meaning like, all right,
like
you haven't been in there for a minute.
okay.
That's like if he was a vet, that's what it will come off as. You know what I mean? If you're somebody that's just starting off, it comes off like, all right, you're a bit nervous, more so than anything, and it showed. You know what I mean? Just as a viewer watching it, I still like how you were performing and your cadences, how you was getting in and out of pockets and all that. I'm looking and listening like, all right, you could probably be dope on the beat in the battle,
Yeah.
in my opinion. You know what I mean? But I do want to see more from you, nonetheless.
Thank
Now, I'm gonna skip over to Mallory right quick, and I'm gonna ask you, what got you in the battle rap?
Hmm. Being big, literally begged to do it because OSBL needed some girls. So yeah, I've actually been getting asked to battle since grind time days, back like when grind time first started. But I was like, hell no, ain't nobody about to yell in my face. But because I had a bad temper. But yeah, Kale's asking me to do it. She said she really needed girls or whatever. And I had a few battle rap friends that was at OSBL. So I came around first for like a year to a few events. And then I said, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I like the vibe of it. And you know what I'm saying? I'm like, my temper better now. I can handle it. So
What you
and I've
feel
been
like your
rapping.
I was gonna ask you what you feel like your best battle up to date is.
I still say my Big Cat battle. That was my only grudge match. Like, but I don't know. Yeah, I still. That's my first body. No, that was my second one. Verbal Warzone. All of that. It was so bad. All of that ain't even dropped. But
Damn.
yeah.
How you feel
And
about
she
that?
real. I felt the way, but I understand because she fucked the footage up. So like I caught her body, but the footage was so bad they only put out one round. But yeah, Big Cat was my that's like my sixth battle, and it was my first body. I still feel like that's my best battle, only because it was a grudge match. I don't know, but other than that, well, my 2-on-2 with Gary Austin, I like that's one of my favorites too, against Kid Cash and P Black.
That's dope. I'm gonna definitely check out that Cash Kid battle. The
Kid
Gary Austin
Cash.
battle. Kid Cash, my fault. You see, look,
Nah,
it's
I
too
know
many
it's
people
I
with the
know it's
same
two of
names.
them.
Like
I
it's
know.
like, yo, listen,
I
man.
saw that. I was like, who is this?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm doing an RBE intake and I'm one of the judges, and I'm like, I heard of
Oh
Cash
yeah.
Kid before.
No,
Now it's Kid
Kid
Cash, and
Cash.
then
That's
there's a
OSBN. But Cash Kid is fire too. He
yeah,
battled Wordplay from
yeah.
OSBN.
I
Yeah.
got them as my number two battle of the intakes,
That was
like out of
fire.
my top 10. If y'all ain't checked that out, go check that out on YouTube. That shit's crazy. Rock Lee,
What's up?
Bags and Bodies, Bars and Roses.
Yeah.
You making a name for yourself out here, I see.
Period.
What got you in the battle rap?
So wait, hold on 1 second. All right. Yeah.
Nah, the switch up when she came back was crazy.
Trying to be.
Word, right? He's so professional. Like,
Thank you. So, thank you. So battle rap, I got into battle rap. I don't like to say on accident because God does everything for a reason, but it really was off of a whim. Like I didn't know. Okay, to be clear, I didn't know what battle rap was at all. Right, like no recollection of it. And then I was on Twitter Spaces one day because I had my Twitter friends at the time. And he was like, "Oh, I'm about to rap on Twitter. Pull up and support." And of course, I have no reason to not support my Twitter friend. Okay, cool. Afterwards, we like, "Oh, y'all, we should do our own battle rap space." And so I wrote for one of my homeboys at the time, M3. I wrote like 3 30-second rounds or whatever. Fun shit, you feel me? And then somebody was listening in the listener section, and then he DM me was like, "Oh, I think you dope. You got a lot of potential." Da 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 da. And I just beat my homeboy, so I'm just talking big shit. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll smoke anybody." Da 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 da. Then but I thought he was just full of shit. And he was like, "I'm gonna get my league owner to hit you up." Next thing you know, the space league owner hit me up, and he's like, "Hey, I heard about you. Do you have any footage?" I'm like, "Oh, dude was dead ass." And so next thing you know, but I'm still talking shit. Like, you'll never hear me not talking shit. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a battler now. I smoke anybody," and all this extra shit. And he was like, "Okay, can you battle Rainfire Moon in 2 weeks?" "Yeah, I'll smoke her in 2 weeks." Da, 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 da. And then, so I became a battler technically before I even knew what the fuck I was doing. And it kind of started from there. Then afterwards, I started going into these spaces. Mind you, I only thought battle rap was shit on Twitter. I didn't know it was international. I just thought it was Twitter. And so I found out it was bigger than what it was when I was going into the space, and they'd be like, "Rock this, rock that," referring to Tay-Rock. And I'd be like, "Wait," and I'd be responding like, "Huh? What? Like, when the fuck did I do this? Who is this nigga? I didn't say that."
Who
And
is
they
this
like,
nigga? Is crazy.
"Yeah, no, I'm not."
hey,
Swear to
listen,
God on my life, y'all
listen.
strike me down right
No,
now.
I know.
God,
But no, I ain't
oh
gonna
my
lie.
God.
This makes sense. This makes sense of how you got like Cause you probably looked at them like regular people, so you was probably talking to them like, you know what I'm saying, like regular people. Not, I mean, they are regular people, but you know what I'm
Yeah, like
saying,
I
like.
didn't. They
And
didn't.
so it makes sense how you got so, cool with everybody so fast because you talking to them like, they.
They regular as shit to me. Like I didn't know
Yeah.
that you just another Twitter
Right.
person to me at this time. But then, so I was like, boom, they like, we not talking about you Rock, they talk about Tay Rock. I'm like, who the fuck is that? They like, you don't know who Tay Rock is? I'm like, is that one of
I
them
know they
other
chewed your ass.
I'm like, is that one of the other space niggas that I just didn't meet yet? Like, I'm like the Lulu to this shit. And they like, do you know about battle rap? I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm doing right now, ain't it? And they're like, then they just started sending me book of people to YouTube and shit. And then I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the views and shit, and I'm like, oh, so this what the fuck I got myself into. Heard you like.
But with Bars and Roses, ultimately, when it came down to it, I looked at it like, all right, this will be one of those top tier leagues for the females. The females that's on there now is definitely one of the ones to be watching for. And with that being said, I know y'all said it's not really no competition just yet amongst each other. Y'all trying to have the camaraderie, right? How do y'all feel about being females in this culture and knowing that y'all have a hard hill to climb, a tough hill to climb, just to get that recognition that I guess the guys get, or a little bit of recognition that the guys get? Mallory, start with you, then I'm gonna go with Destin, and then I'm gonna go with Rock Lee.
You said how do I feel about being a female in a like a male dominated sport? That's basically like what you.
For the most part,
Um.
yeah, yeah.
Uh. I love it because I've been competitive with men my whole life, and so I love it. And but I do I like the fact like I don't know if it's been like that before. I started last March. But when I hopped in here, it just seemed like everybody was like, women, women, we need women balance. We need women. It just seemed like everybody's for women right now. And I'm definitely for that. And I see a lot of women coming outside and doing more than they did before. It seems like a lot of women that was not outside is coming out now, and I love it. I feel like we low key like I ain't gonna say taking over because it's definitely more men, but we definitely putting on for female battle rap, even outside of Bars and Roses, like the female battlers in general, really outside and really competing with the men, like beating the niggas, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm honored
That's
to
true.
be one of them women that
That's
battle.
definitely true.
I battle way more men than women, and I'm honored to be one of them women that be getting them the fuck out of here. Like, cause I like to prove like we can rap with y'all. It's literally just words. It's not a physical sport. I mean, they call it a physical sport because they bump and whatever, but it's really not a
Like I
physical
bump a
sport. Like
nigga
it's
back.
literally just words. Yeah, like
Hey,
I can write with y'all.
what if y'all found yourselves in a situation like Blue Cocaine did, where
Getting kissed.
yeah, or somewhere
Um,
close to it?
I can't say because I'm violent. When I'm caught, like that's my I'm impulsively I'm violent, and I
I'm
can't even
violent.
capo. That's we cool. That's my no look like oh like that's my reflex to be like that. Like, but I don't know. Depends on who it was. Like Capo and Blue seem like they cool. Like and Capo we cool too. Like so I can't say what I would do, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like she handled it cool. I can't say what I would do though, but she did touch him first, so.
Yeah, pretty much so. Yeah. Destin, how you feel about being in this male dominated sport?
I'm stoked because Mallory said, like when I first got in, people were like, oh yeah, pretty much we need females, but also oh when you get in, it's gonna be easy for you to rise to the top because of this or because of that. But I'm like, I'm very competitive. Like I'm trying to be the
I already see myself the best of the best. I'm trying to be the best of the best. I'm trying to battle the best of the best. So it's like, yeah, I'm a female. Yeah, I'm in a male dominated sport, but that's not going to stop me like from giving my best. And then it's like, even with my last battle, Dijon, she was just saying, she was telling me, she was like, I don't know if it was her. I ain't gonna say that, but somebody was like, "Oh yeah," people was trying to figure out who was that light skinned girl. She was this cute light skinned girl. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm cute, but at the end of the day, that don't mean nothing if my words is ass or whatever I'm doing is ass. So I'm very competitive. I'm hype about it. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. And yeah.
Rock Lee, how you feel about being in this male-dominated sport? You didn't know who Tay Rock was at first. Then you find out.
Don't worry, came full circle because now like that's the only person that could call me Baby Rock and could get away with it. That's the only person that could call me Baby Rock. But nah, I find this shit fun. Like I think it's lit. You feel me? I don't have no extreme gripes with it. You know, I've always loved competition. I always loved being competitive. You feel me? Like whether it was with my sisters, cousins, just everything I was competitive in. So I like the fact that I'm constantly being put against people that challenge me in something different, you know. Like it being a dude doesn't really change nothing for me. Dudes could get beat any day of the week. I could give a fuck less. You said we could cuss, huh? Okay. Cause my favorite thing to say is I don't give a fuck if it's a bitch, a bitch nigga, or a nigga bitch. They could all get beat equally. Shoot. I've battled my fair share of dudes. I plan on battling maybe 1 or 2 more by the end of the year. So I'm ready for all of the smoke. Keep it coming.
That's fire. That is fire, right? So, with all that, right? How do y'all feel about having sex appeal in battle rap?